अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुह। नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम, अम्मा बाद। आज का सबक सुन लीजिए।
Let us listen to the Aaj ka sabaq, which is delivered daily by Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Yunus, the son of Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Umar Palanpuri rahmatullahi alayh. Lesson number 1075. An important mashwara for the ladies and important guidelines for them. It is written in the fatwa and the kitabs of jurisprudence that for a lady to have a period of between the birth of two children, she is allowed to take some sort of medication. So a contraceptive that is required for a person for a lady to take, because she needs to have some sort of a time between the birth of two children, is permitted and is permissible. There are two conditions. One is that a reliable, God-fearing Muslim doctor, it should be done under his supervision, number one. And number two, that the basis of this is so that you may give time and you may be able to do the upbringing of the child righteously, not because of the fear of a person fearing poverty for the child, that we don't have this enough funds to be able to see to the child how we're going to bring up the child. This here is akin to disbelief. So if the doctor gives guidelines, number one, because of the health of the mother, that if she's going to bear children in a very short space of time, it's going to be detrimental to her health. And number two, if she wants to then bring up the children righteously and give them the sufficient time, then scholars have given permission and they have given leeway in this regard. So if a woman needs to take a contraceptive under the guidance of a Muslim doctor, then that is permitted. Another advice is that we should teach children to speak properly from a young age. Otherwise, when they grow up, it will be such that it's very difficult to undo those habits once they learn. They say in Urdu, जो चीज़ बचपन में याद आती है वो बचपन तक याद रहता है. That those things that a person learns when he is small, those things, they are till the end of the time, those things are remembered. Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Umar Palanpuri rahmatullah alayh, one amazing thing that he done is that Maulana became a hafiz at a very old age of 55. So sometimes when he would speak, he would give bayans. Then when he would quote the ayat, perhaps it was not in the right order, or perhaps there was an error. And then Maulana's son, Maulana Muhammad Yunus Palanpuri, would correct him. Then Maulana Muhammad Umar Palanpuri would say that your hifz is of your young age and mine is of my old age. Meaning the difference when we learned, it has a great impact on the quality of the hifz that we both had done. So as best as possible, try and learn the hifz at a very young age. Try and give your children good habits from a very young age. Inshallah, till the end of their life, these things will be inculcated in the life of the child. Also, another important aspect, that remember, when you look at lawn, when you look at grass, the lawn that grows in the jungle and the lawn and the grass that grows outside your house is starkly different. The one, it's trimmed, it's cut, it's systematic, it's grown up properly. Similarly, the one that grows outside our house, there's no system to it, there's no way you can go ahead and see how beautiful it is. Anything grows anywhere. There's no order to it. Some are cut, some are not cut. So when you look after your child, as much as you can look after your child when the child is young, when a child is under your supervision, you cannot look at the child beyond that, and you cannot look after the child beyond that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us understanding. Now let us read Subhanallahi wa bihamdi. We read this, Allah give us one fruit in Jannah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us one date tree in Jannah. Allah give us all the understanding. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.